gather every year to watch cars fly off a cliff in a little place called Alaska! They gather with a simple goal: watch and see which car makes it to the pond, and then ravage the cars for a souvenir to take home. But what if there was someone among them that not only wanted to observe, but perhaps launch their own car? Maybe that person has always dreamt of mounting cameras inside a car to see what it looks like as it flies off a cliff. How would this outsider get accepted into such a closed-door event? And is there a way to retrieve the car's cameras before the Alaskans take them? Or should this person just wing it? Who is this person, you ask? All right, we're like a month away doing a little check-in here because it's not looking good. But I will share with you now everything I've learned so far. So the launch happens in Glacier View, which is a small town north of Anchorage. Over the years, they've launched cars, buses, limos, you name it. As an American, I can just say this is the most American thing imaginable, which is why the 4th of July is the only appropriate day to have an event like this. The guy that started it, his name's Arie. I'm pretty sure the cliff that all the cars launch off of is actually his property. I watched this interview where he said,
somebody one year asked us the silly question on why do you do it? Well, that's quite a simple answer. It's because you can. Woo! Happy 4th of July!
He is the king of Alaska and has been doing this every year on the 4th of July for over 20 years. And because of that, I thought there would be like a website where you could be like, oh, hey, I want to launch my car. No. The only thing we could find was an old Facebook page. Katie actually found it and told me that there was some random phone number on it, which she called, and then yelled for me from the other room.
Okay, where are you at?
Because she was talking to the king of Alaska. Now, this was definitely a cold call that did not start off well. But something everyone should know about my wife, Katie, yeah, the girl's just a natural on the phone. And long story short, for some reason, Arie told her that we could bring a car to launch on July 4th. But since there were only 20 slots on the roster, he said that if we didn't get our car to Alaska before the other cars, that he wouldn't let us launch it. Today is the day where I buy a car for under $1,000 and somehow get it to Arie all the way in Alaska. If you're watching this thinking, Preston, no, Facebook Marketplace, a car under $1,000, never seeing it in person, paying someone on Craigslist to take it all the way to Glacier View, that feels really risky. It honestly would be, if I hadn't found my beautiful $750 2004 Dodge Neon. On top of that, a really nice girl named Madison responded to the Craigslist ad and said she could pick up the car and send me videos along the way. Okay.
We just got the car.
Madison's the nicest person I've ever interacted with on Craigslist. Her and a boyfriend just picked the car right up, gave rich commentary along the way.
We are gonna go launch it off the cliff.
She shared fun facts about Alaska.
Alaskan fun fact. We all have cracked windshields. We just rock out with our cracks out.
Meanwhile, I'm 3,000 miles away in complete disbelief that it's going this well. Except for, almost losing the back wheel completely.
Lug nuts came loose.
But they got everything tightened down and kept chugging toward the cliff until an hour later, Madison, how are ya? She called asking where they should leave the car. And I'm like, at the cliff. And then she's like, I don't see a cliff. So I call Arie and I'm like, hey Arie, where's the cliff? And he's like, who is this? And I'm like, I shouldn't have called you unannounced at 9 p.m. I'm so sorry. And then Katie jumps in, saves the day. I don't know why I even choose to speak sometimes. But then Madison sent me this video, which meant the car had made it to the cliff. And then 1 month later, we found ourselves in Alaska. We got there the day before the big car launch to figure out how exactly we were gonna mount the Insta360 cameras inside of my dream car. Today, we're gonna find out if that car exists. We're gonna find out if it runs. We'll be getting some building material to put together a little something that will hopefully make our car go further. And then because Arie doesn't want broken glass at the bottom of the cliff, we're gonna have to figure out how to break windows today. I'm not gonna, this is our rental car. We're not gonna break that window. With my guys Gene and Sam behind the cameras, it was time to figure out how to build some wings. And what better place to start than the plumbing aisle? We're coming, Arie.
It was almost time to celebrate. I was about to finally see my car, kinda felt like a first date.
I feel kind of nervous.
As I walked up, I did feel surprised, seeing someone had a black Dodge Neon, and that's when I realized someone Someone stole my car. Someone stole my car. Someone stole my car. Someone stole my car. Last Frontier TV, who do you think you are? They painted my car horribly, broke the windows all for free. Where is Arnie?
Curveball. And because of that, Arnie did feel like the only person that could help us solve the problem.
You seen Arnie around?
So yeah, I just started asking everyone if they've seen him. Meanwhile, Gene's doing some networking of his own.
How's it going? Yeah, what's up, man? Who, like, are you with?
Last Frontier Live. It's a new thing.
Okay.
Yeah, first year doing this.
Cool.
Is it Last Frontier TV?
Yeah, Frontier TV.
Okay. Yeah, I saw you guys have a car over here.
Yeah, we got a car.
Cool.
How many are in your?
Yeah,
Joe.
Preston.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
TV.
Oh, cool.
We're doing the live.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I saw you guys got a red car back there that you spray
do.
painted.
Yeah.
Congrats.
He made us paint it, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's fun, yeah.
Do you think that car will go pretty far?
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
It looked pretty promising, I thought. Of all the cars, it felt like the fastest.
You know, don't let looks deceive you.
We walked back to the car, honestly just more confused than before, when all of a sudden, there he was.
Arnie, how are you?
Arnie.
Nice to meet you.
It was so relieving meeting him because I knew if anyone would understand, it would be the king.
Maybe a month ago, I don't know if you remember, I had some people drop it off. I see that someone else has spray painted it.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna spray paint over it. I just wanna make sure that's all right with you.
Well, you didn't say you were going to come back and do something.
Oh, it must have been a miscommunication, I'm sorry.
All right, Preston, we are not prepared for this.
Were you born in the back seat, or is it really a special car?
You are losing him. We gotta say the right thing here, bud.
No.
Oh, it's not a special.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to How to Win Over People That Don't Like You. Step 1, offer a thoughtful gesture.
You know, I didn't pick it out for you. I thought you'd really like this one.
I did. That's
Great job. Step 2, clearly explain the value that you bring to this relationship.
Well, I brought wings specifically. I built these wings that I was gonna rig to this car, and they're in the back of my rental right now.
and you share that with us now.
Uh-oh, time for step 3. Find common ground by using words like miscommunication as often as possible.
Oh, it must have been a miscommunication. Miscommunication. I want to give to the event.
Step 4, take Arnie's side no matter what.
You know, how old is the country this year? Anybody? You going to a birthday party and you don't know how old
Come on.
the guest is?
And if you follow these steps perfectly,
Oh, Artie.
you might just score yourself
Would they fit on something else?
I think they could.
a brand new car.
How about put them on this thing?
Okay.
Yeah, do this thing.
Okay. What do you guys think of this one?
Check out my new car. Check out my new car. That stupid Dodge will never go this far.
Oh.
Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. Green light, let's get it. I'm the future, I'm in it. Check score, I'm winning. Green light.
Wing time.
I'm still in disbelief that we were given a car, which is why in this moment I was laser focused on making these wings at least look like wings. If you've seen any of my videos, this is probably a pretty familiar angle to you. That's because I'm actually obsessed with this camera. You've seen it on my face, you've seen it underwater, you've probably seen it in almost every video I've posted. But in this one, you're gonna see it inside of a car as it flies off of a cliff. This is the X4, and it's the perfect camera for this type of thing for a few reasons. So cameras like this have one lens in the front and another on the back, and the 360 image is generated basically by stitching those two videos together to get this.
And because this can shoot 8K, if something happens inside the car while it's midair, we'll be able to zoom all the way in because the resolution's so high and not miss anything.
Because retrieving the camera is going to be a challenge, we're mounting 4 of these all over the car just in case. We're gonna mount one of them
Way back here, it completely erases out this stick.
You can see here on the app that the selfie stick is completely gone. The app also just got this new feature that I love called AI Edit. It basically recognizes whatever the main activity is in the video and automatically puts it into frame. The first 25 people to use the link in my description to buy an X4 will get a free extended selfie stick. And of course, a huge thank you to Insta360 for sponsoring our car.
These look like high quality wings.
Oh yeah, this actually helps the aerodynamics. You need slits, obviously, for takeoff. Hard cut to tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's launch day. Happy 4th of July. Our mission today is simple. Step 1, launch the car. Step 2, get to this pond right here. But most importantly, find the cameras afterward because I want to see what it looks like from the inside of a car as it flies off a cliff.
I'm so excited.
As we walked up, I just remember thinking, this is exactly what I wanted it to be. I mean, there's probably 8,000 people here at the bottom of the cliff. We've got Arie in the loudspeaker.
You don't need to move. Does anybody understand?
There's kids in trees.
Get out of that tree.
Helicopters flying by, and a bunch of Alaskans itching for demolition.
Alaska! Alaska!
Alaska! Alaska!
Alaska! Alaska!
That's what I wanted. Thank you to all of these guys who were on board to act like crazy Alaskans for this video.
Alaska like a crazy person.
Yeah, this is my first event. We actually came here from New York. I saw this viral video on TikTok of cars launching off in Alaska.
Me too.
Like, we have to go.
What do first timers have to expect?
Oh, dude, you can just like hear the cars crushing in your soul. It's a great time.
Arie, was wondering if we could do a quick interview with you.
5 seconds.
30 seconds, all right.
5.
I wanted to really lock in our friendship with a little callback to some laughs we had yesterday.
How old is the country this year?
How old is America turning today?
Well, obviously you must be confused because you're always bad in your math. Remember in 7th grade, you flunked it 2 years in a row, and now you got to ask me how old the nation is. Well, of course, the nation is 200 plus what? 4 dozen?
Went a different direction. He started making fun of how dumb I was, so.
You know what's not dumb? Getting this crowd completely fired up from the top of the cliff.
YMCA.
Did she just say jump? That's kind of messed up. Anyways, we came back to the top of the cliff to make sure that our winged warrior was ready to fly, specifically checking to make sure that the ratchet strap gas pedal was functioning. Once it was launch time, it would be ratcheted down super tight so the car would accelerate all the way till its death.
Let's mount the cameras. Sure.
But thank goodness for
These lens covers and like the case just make this like a little more rugged. And I need a little more rugged in my life, you know? Camera number 1, boom. Camera number 2, boom. Our third camera will get everything happening inside the car. Breathe with me. That's the kind of relief the Insta360 X4 can give you. Don't you want to feel good? Buy one. Link in description. You guys get it? You get it?
The launch was finally about to start and our crew was almost ready. Zane was parked in the splash zone, ready to shoot the cars in slow motion, and Gene was up top with me. He was getting his drone ready while I was frantically writing my phone number on all of the cameras because
The AirTags are not working because there's no cell service here, so this is our best bet.
this is all starting to feel like a real Hail Mary, but fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, is it starting?
The first one just went, we totally missed it. I'm not ready.
Seeing the launch speed made me start wondering if these wings were actually going to be a problem. We were 19th in line, so I had some time to reinforce them before launch, but right then another car starts to go off the cliff.
The hood broke right off!
In that moment, I knew that this was going to be the greatest day that I've had in a long time. While also being equally nerve-wracking because I just wasn't sure if my car could do that.
to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly. And you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Oh, brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and
thousands of people at the bottom.
And your boy is nervous because our time is slowly approaching, and I just keep thinking about what if something actually goes wrong. As I'm having this thought, someone on Arnie's team approaches me and says,
We're gonna have to take that off to make this happen. Is there any way? No, he has to get in and out of the car.
with the amount of zip ties and duct tape we used, it would take a long time to take them off alone.
I was just curious if there was like some creative way. Maybe. Like it's easy access in and out like this. Right. It opens and closes easy. Okay, you're good.
Turns out that's all the proof he needed.
You got me nervous for a second.
Well, that's not too bad.
Okay,
here we go.
We were officially in the queue, so all we had to do now is just wait and
just look at those cars fly. Just look at those cars fly. There's a car up in that sky. Now look at those cars die. Now look at those cars die. Thank you for your service. I said I thank you for your service.
And then I spotted her. Last Frontier TV. The one car I did not want to get to the pond. Didn't get to the pond, so that was a huge relief. It also meant that we were up next. I get all the Insta360s recording, and then a guy named Dustin approaches the car. This is Arnie's son, heir to the car launch throne. He hops in my car to make sure it can drive straight. It does. After that, they ratchet the steering wheel in position, hoping the wheel doesn't turn.
How'd you feel? Okay. We're about to go. Game time. Let her fly, baby, let her fly! To the pond! Please.
What I'm about to show you is my reaction when I realized the car did not make it to the pond.
Yes!
I think I'm reacting this way because all I really wanted was to see the footage from the camera inside the car. But to do that, I would need to find it first. It's a 30-minute walk down to the bottom, so I just start running. Also, is that blood on the lens? Whatever, the event has ended and people have already started to tear the cars apart. So out of desperation, I begged this random guy on a dirt bike.
Did I pay you $100 to take me down there?
I should have started at $10. But once I made it down there and saw the crash site with my own eyes, finding the cameras felt impossible. This is one of Sam's shots he got since he was already down there. You can see this kid right here took part of our wing, but I can't even complain because this is very much a part of the event. There's guys grabbing hoods off of cars, people swimming to the bottom of the pond to see if they can find anything valuable. By the time I make it down there, Sam had already been looking for 15 minutes with no luck. This is our car. As you can see, it is already completely picked through. I looked through every inch of that car and couldn't find one camera. So I went back to Old Faithful.
If you find an Insta 360, I'll pay you $100. If anyone finds an Insta 360, I'll pay you $100.
I probably yelled that 9 or 10 times as loud as I could. It definitely activated some people, but there was still no luck.
No, so none of the cameras are in here, huh?
After an hour or so, people started heading home. We kept looking.
Yeah.
I know.
And it was becoming painfully clear that the cameras might actually just be gone for good. I tried to keep a smile on, but then someone called my name from behind.
Wait, you found it? Oh my god.
You guys want to see it? Here, press it.
No way.
Oh,
my gosh, that was so good.
This is what we saw. I really screamed there at the end because of where the camera landed. We made it to the pond. And while all of this was happening, Sam just happened to find the most important camera of all.
Just look at those cars